Hi, following on from my previous video about pathological doing, I wanted to explore this idea in relation to sickness. In particular, why don't we stop and rest when we get sick? When we get a cold or a flu? Why do we find this so hard? Well, for many of us, the main reason we're unable to stop is because we derive so much of our sense of self from doing. There's a subconscious fear that if we do stop, we will have failed, or we'll let people down, or we won't meet a deadline, etc. But if we're unable to stop and give our body and mind the rest they need when we get sick, this means that we don't value ourselves enough. We don't prioritize our health over other things in our life. In other words, we don't prioritize ourselves over other things in our life. This is because we don't believe that we're good enough, or that we deserve to value ourselves so highly because we only think that we're good enough and worthy enough while we're doing. And so, sickness is seen as a frustrating delay, a hindrance that disturbs our life's continuity and pathological doing. Remember though, if you get sick, your body is trying to tell you something. Maybe you're tired, stressed, not expressing your emotions to people, harboring resentment, running on empty, eating the wrong foods, not exercising enough, or maybe your looping negative thought track has taken its toll. Sickness is the clearest and loudest sign we're ever going to get from ourselves to stop. Just stop for a moment, reflect on what is happening, and rest. Sickness can actually be a great teacher if you open your eyes to its message. And its very first message is to stop, not to soldier on like a Codral commercial. You can find out more on my website, rosshope.com, by liking my Facebook page, Ross Hope, How to Change the World by Doing Nothing, or subscribing to this YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.